Hello, it's Mel here from Holistic Health and Nutrition. I'm trying to post at the moment on my page and keep things fairly relevant and practical for you all, for what's going on for everyone. Mozzie. So I just wanted to show you some practical things that you can find yourself, because I think what's happening at the moment is something that it's really should be teaching us, is that we can't always rely on these big systems to help us. And so we actually need to start upskilling and reskilling and learning how to utilize things for ourselves, make things for ourselves, make connections with people who know things, and basically stop relying on big systems that can collapse and will collapse. So at the end of my street, I have this little herb growing here, and this is available. Hang on, I wonder if I can turn the camera around. Anyway, this is a sort of a herb that's very common and is a common weed around the place, so you will notice it around the place, and it's called woolly mullein. I don't know if I seem to turn my camera around. Hang on, press buttons here. Nothing's working. All right. I will just show it to you here like this. So you can see here, this is the woolly mullein plant. It's got a lovely lot of droplets on it. So it's got these really woolly leaves, furry leaves, and in spring it usually grows one big it usually grows one big central spike from the middle here, and it'll grow a big spike and has yellow flowers on it. The yellow flowers we use sometimes we can steep them in an oil and make a oil for earaches. But anyway, what I wanted to show this to you was because it's a lung tonic. So if you pick the leaves of the woolly mullein, so just any of the leaves that aren't brown, I'm not going to pick these ones because, I don't know, well, one, it's kind of growing near a road, so if I was going to pick the herbs, I would try and actually pick something that's not growing right next to a road. This is, it's not a major road, but it's a fairly busy road, so I probably wouldn't pick and use these leaves. But anyway, you just pick the leaf and you can dry it off, and then you would use it as a tea basically. So you just dry the leaf, or you can use it fresh if you want to, and you just put the tea, about a teaspoon to a cup, in some water, and it's a lung tonic. So it'll actually strengthen the lungs and also act as an expectorant if you do have bronchitis or any kind of lung infection. So hi. That's all right. I'm just doing a video. Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I'll just my neighbour. Okay, so so it basically is a lung tonic, acts as an expectorant and an anti-inflammatory. Matthew Wood, who's a great herbalist, describes this herb to be really good for any kind of trapped water. And so does David Hoffman. So they talk about it in terms of it stuck conditions. So where there's water stuck in places. So for example, if you had pneumonia or a pneumonia type illness where water was being trapped in the lungs, you would use this herb to try and move fluid. So basically helps move fluid out of the lungs and stop that trappedness. Interestingly, Matthew Wood talks about it in terms of people in the mind symptoms of it being for people that are hot-headed and have tightness in the mind and tightness in the chest. So where you get symptoms of it's really indicated. So it's a herb that you'll see growing around your neighbourhood. So make sure, it is a weed, so possibility is that it could have poison applied to it. So make sure that where you get it from is a nice clean source. And also, if it's growing in your garden, maybe don't weed it. It could be useful. I like to say, that a lot of people think that these weeds have just come over on somebody's boot or something like that, but actually probably what really in reality has happened is people have brought these plants over because they're highly useful. So we can utilize them. What else do I want to say about woolly mullein? It's a great herb and one that's really good for any kind of lung condition. So you can start using it as a preventative now. If you've got a woolly mullein plant growing nearby you and you can pick some leaves, you could start using it as a tonic, especially if you're asthmatic. If you have a tendency towards asthma or any kind of bronchial if you tend towards bronchial infections, I would start using it now as a daily tea, maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 cups a day. Make a big pot in the morning and have the pot throughout the day. And that will just help prevent illness, but will also help if you can use it in a more, you could use it more often if you did get sick. You can also apply it. You can also make an oil out of the leaves by steeping the leaves in oil, and you can apply it topically to the lungs as well. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. I hope that's useful information for you all. I'll see you next time. Bye.